Hello cherubim, and welcome to Makeup Therapy. For those of you that are new here, this is just a chill and relaxed video where we let our creative expression shine. You know, nothing too serious, it's pretty relaxing. If you're not into it, click off the video. Anyhow, as always, you should, let yourself be creative. You should let yourself be creative. This is my favorite time of the day, and I'm sorry I haven't been sharing it with you. It's been a while since we did our last one, so I figured today would be a great day to do another. So, I'm excited to be sharing this time with you guys, as always. Like I say, this is my favorite part of my day. Always has been, probably will be for quite a while. Why is that? A lot of people, I also get asked a lot of times by people, you know, why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Why do you do that? You know, those people have negative conscious thoughts. That's why they're asking the question, is because they don't understand it and it makes them feel like some emotion that's not happy. Why do I say this? Because, you know, I never get a person that enjoys this expression of me that asks why I do it. They simply are just like, that's awesome. And I get that literally at least once a day, every day when I walk out in public like this. So, when it comes down to people why they ask me, my only answer to you all, for those of you asking me here, also just heads up, I already did my hair, faces, foundations, just to get us a head start. We're gonna do an air dragon today. Oh yeah, we're starting the 4 elements, so we're beginning with air dragon. So that means theme for today is light blue whites. But anyways, yeah. So when people ask me, why do you do this? What, you know, why do you look like that? Dude, because it's subjective. Life is subjective, okay? What does that actually mean? Life... Oh yeah, also, if this is your first time here, I hope that at least from this video that you get, like, encouragement to express yourself and explore your life and creativity and all the things that life has to offer, you know, at the very least. Or you can at least, you know, enjoy watching me do makeup for a little bit. But, point is, people ask me all the time, why do you do this? Why do you do this? I get sidetracked a lot, but trying to carry the video on and answer this question. Because, dude, life is infinite. Life is infinite. Every day, every waking moment, literally, and sleeping moment, but we're just focusing on the parts where you and I are awake right now. Every moment of every day is a choice. Every moment of every day is a choice. Do I go left? Do I go right? You might not realize it, because a lot of people on this planet still live their life on autopilot. And I'm not saying that we should, you know, not have parts of our life where we live on autopilot. It can be very useful. But anyways, going for light blue on here. But, like, the thing for me is, like, you know, if every moment of every day is a choice, including what you wear, well, what do you wear? And, you know, if you don't want to put a lot of effort into that, okay, that's fine. But its appearance is completely subjective. You should care, because it's you. It's your expression of you to the world. And, yeah, looks aren't everything. They aren't everything. But if you take good care of yourself, you know, mind, body, soul, you know, heart, family, money, you know, everything, it's all tied together. So if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not expressing yourself insides to out, you're not taking care of yourself. So from when people ask me why do I look like this, well, like, the short answer is I enjoy it. But the real answer is, like, it's just, like, a healthy way for me to express myself, quite frankly. It's always been a healthy way that, I can get out my creative freedom through my body. Because our bodies are a medium of creation. They are art. They're walking art, literally. Even if without makeup and, cosplay stuff, your body's still walking art. But if you want to, paint that, you can. I'm just saying, I'm fucking, as I say in every makeup therapy probably, I'm just an irregularity because I fucking am goddamn fortunate enough to have wound up in a place in my life where I can do this as part of my day job and part of the way I make my living currently. So, I realize not everyone can do that. And I also realize that, there's a lot of places on this planet that want to control how you appear, whether it be in your day job, your desk job, whatever. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's part of mental health for everyone on this planet. You guys want to know why there's mental health crisis everywhere? One of the reasons is that that there's a collective mainstream thought opinion that wants to control the expression of people. That's just another facet. There's a lot of facets, but again, welcome to Makeup Therapy, where we talk about horrible things and make art alongside of it. So that's light blue. I considered keeping my eyes natural today for Air Dragon, but I like the red eyes, and I think it's going to contrast really nice, actually, so I kept them. Anyways, but yeah, so I've been getting that question a few times this past week or so. And, they're always from angry people. I've found that every time, personally, for me, for those of you watching, for those of you that are on your own self-expression journey, whatever that looks like, again, because, the universe is infinitely unique, you can express yourself in any way, and I'm here to try to help people do that healthily. But, I get people that ask me all the time, and they're normally people that are angry. I've never had a person that is not angry at me or has some subliminal resentment towards me ask me, why do I do this? People that ask me why I do this have resentment towards me, and that's because internally within themselves they're resenting themselves, and then they project that outwards. I'm not doing anything. If I'm walking in a store and I'm wearing this and I'm shopping for groceries, I get compliments, as I've said, but if I, go do, sex work, if I post videos online, anything like this, there's always at least one person that makes the decision, takes the time out of their life to go and ask me why I do this. Like I have some sort of problem. They're just like, why do you do that? I mean, they can just be curious. Yeah, they can be. I agree. But, most of the time, I think it's, I don't think it's just curiosity. It always is followed up with something like, what are you, a Satanist or some shit? I'm like, dude, I'm not even a Satanist. Just go look at my YouTube. I literally am not... I'm the farthest thing. I don't believe in any of this. I just know what it is, dude. I just know what the universe is, and I explain it here. That's why I educate about physics and shit, But, when it comes down to self-expression, again, I just have to respect, like I said, every day, every waking moment is a moment that you can create your life. Whether that be getting ready in the morning, whether that be choosing what food you make in the kitchen, whether that be deciding where your money goes, whether that be deciding where your time goes, whether, that deciding your job, deciding who you talk to, friends, family, even in a text message, this simple act of basically texting somebody is giving somebody your conscious awareness energy, saying that they get this part of my energy of my life. That's what you're doing. Quite literally. It's the occult truth of it. So, when it comes down to that, I just meet people with kindness if they, have some sort of resentment, i.e., they don't get this and they ask me why I do it, and you know, then they always seem like offended. They seem like upset, like, well, you shouldn't be doing that. People get the wrong idea, like you're in support of Satanism. I'm like, dude, you don't even understand you don't even understand these religions, and like trains of thoughts are not even, you know, accurate. We've had the occult truth of these that's been proven through physics for years. It's just you guys are living in some crazy fantasy world, and that's how crazy what I do is because they look at me like I'm living in some fantasy, but in reality, all I'm doing is I'm expressing myself, and I'm like I've always said, you know, I'm just fucking fortunate enough to where I can do it for a living. You know, I realize most people on this planet don't get to do that. So, you know, I have to be thankful and live in gratitude, you know. I gotta be thankful and live in gratitude. I love doing this, and even before I was able to do this every day, even before, you know, I wished back in my day jobs, like, you know, 2-3 years ago, I wished I could cosplay every day, you know, design my clothes, wear what I wanted to wear every day. This is my eyeliner for today. Kinda three-pronged, but I wanted to make this a little bit of an angle in here. Right there. I know this is a weird video, but yeah, welcome to makeup therapy, as they say. Welcome to makeup therapy, as I say. Where it just gets weirder and weirder every time. I like that. That's interesting, but, you know, I like trying new things. Point is, why do I bring this up? Like I said, I've just been getting it a lot, and, if you haven't noticed, makeup therapy is my venting videos, where, like I said, I get to share my favorite time of the day with you guys, and also basically address a bunch of hate that people give me. Even if it's subliminal. Subliminal hate is still hate. What is the difference? What is the difference? What does that even mean? Subliminal hate is passive aggressive. Oh god. That's a confirmation from spirit, everyone. Yeah, subliminal hate is passive aggressive. I.e., you know, somebody going out of their way to compare their life to you, or to, you know, make you question yourself, or to make you feel insecure, to make you, like, you know, basically question why, you know, you do things in your life. And again, not everyone that, I understand, not everyone that, also, this pen is at, this pen is at the point where it's good for eyebrows and stuff, but I would not use this, like, look what I mean. This pen is at the point where it is too dry to really make scales out of it. And that's a lie. I guess I can. But it's getting close. It will get to a point where I can't do these lines very good. Then I just save these. I open a new pen for the scales, and then I use this for the eyebrows until it completely runs out. That's a way to save your makeup, by the way. But anyways, we'll do some scales here. But yeah, what was I saying? What was I saying? Ooh, I like that. Oh yeah. See, I like making these tips end on my cheekbone because it makes it look like, makes it pop out. This three-dimensional, this 2D curvature makes it, gives it the effect of putting blush here. Because why do people put, like, you know, tint blush on their cheeks? Is to make them pop out. So if you put the definition of an object right here on your upper cheekbone, it does what blush does without blushing it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I'm aware that most people that ask me, you know, why do you do what I do? Like, I'm aware that not everyone is, like, resentment. I'm aware of this. But I am certainly aware, and especially since I'm Claire and an intuitive empath, I'm very aware that there's a good amount of people that ask me the questions that are like, why do you wear this? Are you a Satanist? You know, why do you look like that? Why do you spend your time to do that? You know, you shouldn't wear that in public. A lot of the times when I get asked these sorts of questions, they're layered under resentment, dislike, distaste, like they don't like me. Why do I say this? Because if they liked it, like I said, I get people everywhere I go on a daily that like this and go out of their way to give me a compliment. Thank you to you people. You guys literally help me, you know, appreciate the fact, again, that I can do this for a daily thing because I love doing it, you know. For me, this is like like I've always said, for me this is artistic bliss. So RedEyesBadDragon, I want to give it a lot of space, make it like air, you know, air is fast, spacey. So I'm gonna keep those there, and then I want to really keep it to light blues and I really want to keep it to light blues and whites, but we might use some black to make sure, or dark blues, to make sure that these things are getting contoured right. Anyways, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I was saying, where I'm gonna save this pen for my eyebrows because it's getting rather dry, but I'm going to open a new one to do this design because this design requires a lot of accuracy, and a new pen tip. Thank you, Finding, for buying this from my Amazon for me. A new pen tip is nice and wet, and it allows you to be really accurate and precise. So that's why we're opening a new one. Anyway, where was I with this whole fucking discussion, dude? I'm sorry. This makeup therapy has just turned into a rant. Why do I live in scaly form? Because I can. When people ask me, why do you do that? Why do you look like that? Bitch, cause I can. Bitch, cause I mean, that's the easiest way to put it. Bitch, cause I can. But, you know, bitch, because it gives me bliss. It makes me happy. This is like I said, I love doing this because, oh, look at how good that tip is. I don't know if you guys can see. Can't see. Point is, this one is a lot better for what I'm about to do, because this part takes the most concentration, is making sure that this up part gets done properly. This third eye chakra. Anyway. Give it like kind of a feathered outline today. Going for wind dragon, air dragon, air signs. Get myself the little horns here. But yeah, short answer is bitch cause I can. Bitch cause it gives me bliss, it gives me joy. And when somebody asks you, you know, why do you wear that? Why do you look like that? Why do you do that thing? And you're doing it because it brings you joy. And they're asking you why you're doing that. Even though they might not be aware of the question. But if you're wearing something, doing something in your life that brings you fulfillment, bliss, joy. Like, for example, me spending these, 10 to 20 minutes normally every day to do my makeup and hair and get ready, I mean, it goes longer in the video because I talk, obviously, but, me spending this time each day to do this makes me happy. And if somebody's asking you through resentment, like, why do you look like that? For example, I understand not everyone that asks that, but if somebody is asking you that and they're doing it in that kind of tone, it's because they themselves don't know what it feels like to live in that kind of self-love, that kind of bliss, that kind of joy of expressing themselves, loving themselves. Internally, if somebody is going around spreading you hate, whether that be subliminal hate or direct hate, like I get direct hate too, you know, on comments and shit, but, you know, not saying what people say to me. I've had some very dark shit sent to me. You guys have no idea. But point is, maybe one day we'll put people on blast live for the world to see. But point is, you know, when people give you hate for doing something, not only do they not love themselves, but, you know, it's a good way to show them how to love yourself. You know, like, if you guys give me hate, which I do get, like I said, I get overt, direct hate all the time. With this, I'm not sure. I think we're going to do white and then fade into blue going down. And then up here, I think we're going to keep, I want to keep white and blue in this, so I'm going to go up here and do that. Also, thank you, Finding, for this. This is I switched to using my blacks. I ran out of like my white and black stuff. This was on my wish list. Thank you, Finding. Finding is like the best supporter of the channel, if you haven't realized to this point. But anyways, this eyeshadow is fucking amazing. This stuff is amazing. I know it looks small. I have a black palette and a white palette. But it takes like barely any ink and the color is amazing. And if you don't believe me, white is one of the hardest shadow colors to get to appear on your skin. I just tapped it once on there. I guess I'll tap it again, but I just tap it like this. That loads it, and that's one layer. Tap, tap, tap. 3 taps. Look at that. It is crazy. This is the best shadow I've ever had in my life. Like, holy fuck, thank you, Finding. Anyways, yeah, so I like doing my scales in white, so it's really nice. Anyways, really nice for that. Anyways, so, yeah, where was I? Yeah, it's a good way to show them how to live in self-love, too. If somebody gives you hate, you know, don't immediately respond to them with hatred back, even though they deserve it. Even though they deserve it. No, instead, just, like, ignore it, honestly. Because, like, it takes the punch away from, like, the hate comments that I get. It really takes the punch away from what they're saying to me if I just don't even react. Because how can I get angry at somebody for hating on me when I'm living in self-love? Like, so, like, what, you hate me? Okay, that just shows me how much you internally hate yourself. Because, think of it, like I said at the beginning of this video, every waking moment of your life is a now moment. The present moment, you know. Infinite and eternal, just as the past, just as the future. So, what does that actually mean for you and I? For you and I, that means if you spend some moment of your day in hatred of another person, when that person is living in self-love, dude, that means you're giving up your life to live it out negatively. So by me reacting to the hatred with more hatred, I would be giving up my life. I'd be telling my internal soul, my internal thoughts, my internal conscious self, that if I were to, you know, sit there and cry about the, you know, horrible things people have said to me, that would then, like, be like, oh no, they're right, you know, you know, all these horrible things they're saying is true. When that's just not fucking true, dude. That's just not true. If somebody is going around spreading misery and hate at people like me, or anybody else for that matter, it's because they themselves are miserable in their own life. And the way you fix that is not by getting angry at people that are enjoying their life and, you know, working every day of their life, like moi, to live in their self-love and beauty. No, the way you fix that is by taking control of your own life, doing what makes you happy, and living in that. And not giving a fuck about what I wear or what I do or, you know, what you guys wear, what you guys do. You do you. You do you. Anyways, I think that kind of wraps up that segment of makeup therapy. I just needed to get that out of my system. Oh my god. I needed to get that shit out of my system. I've had so much shit this past week. So much shit, dude. It's funny. It's actually kind of hysterical. Make that white. I want to add sparkles here too, even though I'm really liking this so far. Okay, so let's add some more. Also, for the blues, I'm just using this. I have had this for a really long time. There was a Super Cheap Elf palette of blues. And I picked it up a really long time ago, and I rarely use blue in my makeup, so this is a good day to do it. It's got some interesting shades in it. We'll probably revisit this palette when we do Water Dragon next. Or Fire, you know. Anyhow, I just wanted to get that out of my chest. Thank you guys for listening, but you know, that's what makeup therapy is here for. It's therapy for me, honestly. And if you guys pick up something from it, either makeup or spiritual or, you know, life or just enjoyment and encouragement for you guys to express yourselves in whichever way you want to, then good. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad that, you know, some people enjoy freedom of expression to its fullest. Because that's what it's there for. If you don't use it, you lose it, as a, you know, soul brother of mine says quite often. If you don't use it, you lose it. You know, if I were to not express myself on the daily, if I were to not wear this stuff even though I want to and I can, you know, for the daily, eventually I'd lose it, you know. Even if eventually I do lose it, you know. Point is, it's here now. I'm enjoying it because it's here now. So, whenever people ask me why I do this, which I've had quite a few times in the past week, what I've said to them this past week was, dude, why not? It's completely subjective. And, yeah, same answer, why not? It's completely subjective, everyone. It's completely subjective. Much is life. Much is life. And we can take steps in our life each day to hopefully get to a place where we're enjoying it all the way. There we go. Pretty good. We just need to do lips and maybe sparkle this a bit, because I kind of wanted it sparkly today. For lips, oh, let's do that. Yeah, that would be good. I have this, oh my god, that's fucking hilarious considering the video that we're at. Considering what I was talking about today, I didn't realize what the name of this lipstick is. It's Who's Laughing Now? It's me. It's me. It's me. Because, like I said, like I've told many times in many of these videos, you know. There we go. Because, like I said, like I've told many times in these videos, dude, your life is completely your creation. Every now moment, every decision you make, every day of your life, every waking second is your creation. You can choose to go to your job. Not going to your job means you probably will lose it. You can choose to find another job. Which job you find, that will dictate whether you enjoy it or not. You can choose to spend your free time outside of your job to devote it to creating a new job. That's what I did. And you can see it's like a shiny ass blue purple. I think it's gonna go really well with the blue and everything. But thank you Finding as well for the lipstick. But point is everybody that I've met in my life that has given me compliments, gone out of their way to give me compliments for this, which again, thank you to all those people, to me is confirmation. Confirmation to not let people's shitty, behavior, jealousy, anger, resentment towards me for how I live my life, because I have a lot of people that have resentment towards me. Most of them are people that used to know me, I honestly think. Because they can't let go, because they can't find enjoyment in their own life. Find enjoyment in your own life, people. There's that to know. I like this color. This is a good scheme. Yeah, so this is Air Dragon so far. Now I want to make it sparkly. So we're gonna make it sparkly. But, yeah, point is, as I've been saying over and over this video, I just want to make it overabundantly clear to people. I do this because I like it. And we call that you. What you like, your expression, These are descriptors of you. Therefore, they're of you. So, don't be afraid to share you. And I think I've seen a lot of people over the years come to that same conclusion. Especially furries and scalies and the like and other kinds. People like me that don't, like appearing traditional. So this is my glitter palette currently. You can see it's kind of a mess. Glitter is always hard to keep up into a nice thing, but I want to keep it really light and airy. And there are these two up here. There's white and there's kind of like light purpley silver. I'm going to use these two to accent this a little bit. And where are we going to accent it? I think we're going to accent up here. And maybe just these three. I think that'll be enough. So let's do that with white. Oh gosh. But yeah, I don't know. If anyone, needed to hear that, I'm happy you heard it from me. But yeah, don't let people control you. Don't let people control you. Whether that be your friends, your family, society. These are titles. These are titles, people. And, this planet needs to, loosen up. It's very uptight, especially in other countries that aren't the US, again. So that's the difference. I'm very happy and again fortunate and fucking blessed, as I always say, to live in the United States. Really, really. Because freedom of expression is protected here, I believe. So I thank God for that. But, not always, because freedom of energy devices don't get me started. Anyways, point is, let's do white down there. Point is, yeah, I think we've beat this topic enough. I think we can move on, I don't know if I have anything else left to say on that. People asking me, why do you do this? Why do you do that? You're scary. Why do you look like that? Dude, I have people of all ages, from little kids to, like, you know, senior citizens that see me in public. People from all ages that go out of their way to be like, oh, that looks so cool and pretty. That's awesome. Is it, like, you know? And thank you, you know, them showing me enthusiasm for this form of art for myself brings me such joy. Because if I make somebody smile by seeing this, then that's good. This planet needs more smiles. It does. And, you know, I know that I've encouraged other furries and other, you know, non-human identifiers to walk more into their self-expression as well, and I'm happy to have done that too. And quite frankly, you know, I only ever get people that dislike this, that are like typically in their teenage to 30s, kind of in there. Typically, yeah, anybody in that age range that they have some sort of anger, negative emotion attached to how they see the world, and, you know, those people exist everywhere, you know, for more than just me. You know, everybody on the street, I don't care who you are, you can get hate. You know, you don't have to be posting videos online like I do to get hatred from people, okay? You know, it comes from everyone, every part of the day. All we gotta understand, people, is that if somebody is going around spreading negativity towards you for how you are, whatever that is, it says nothing about you. It says everything about their internal world. Because everybody is their own internal world. They are. Everybody has their own internal monologue, their own internal voice, their own internal story running in their head. And, you know, if they're coming at you negatively with anger and you've done nothing to these people, it should tell you everything about how they are instead of how you are. Live in your self-love, even if that's like this scaly, furry, whatever the fuck, you know. Just be yourself, express yourself, and take time out of your day. If you don't, this is a challenge for you guys watching, take time out of your day to love yourself. Whether that be cooking yourself something really nice for dinner, whether that be, you know, doing your makeup, whether that be, you know, taking a nap when you get home from work if you need a nap. You know, take time to love yourself. And slowly by surely, step by step, day by day, brick by brick, as I always say, spend time to work on things that mean something to you. Work on things that bring you joy, bring you bliss, bring you happiness. And eventually, you'll get to a place where you can do it all the time and not feel bad about it. So, yeah. I think that's it. This is RedEyesBadDragon. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, or which one you want to see next. I'm thinking I'm going to do fire next, and then water, then earth, but we'll see. Anyways, bye. I'll see you guys next time.